Hey, bitch. What's happening? It's your girl, Jessie, Miss Jessie. We just chilling today on a Friday. And,
it's Monday.
It's our Friday, though.
Whatever. Carry on.
Hey, I fucked up. It's Monday like a motherfucker. So this is what happens when you take a hiatus from smoking weed and you just think you just cool and you think you're done. You're like, okay, I'm cool. I'm gonna hit that one more time, and then you hit it like 5 more times. Yeah, that's me. But anyway, yeah, I'm so thankful for the summer and this quarantine shit being over. And I got my girl Sankofa with me today. What's good?
Sankofa in the building.
You in the building?
I'm in the building, chilling.
Are you loving this heat?
It's hot as fuck.
But it's hot and dry, so if you're not from here, you don't really understand. Like, you have to apply the moisture to your hair, to the insides, extra water, to your skin, lotion and kneecaps. But I love the summer. I'm glad that most of this corona junk is over. I just don't understand, why are people wearing masks and then I turn around and see like 25 people swimming in a pool? Like, make your mind up. Like, what do you want us to do? Be free?
I don't think it's over though. Like, I just think that we're just slowly migrating back to what normal should be.
It's a conspiracy.
It's never gonna be the same. So, you know,
and it's never gonna be what it really is. They're not gonna tell us why everything really just happened like it did. Like, we just really experienced a pandemic in the year 2020. Like, that's a monumental shit. Like, we really are. We're experiencing history. We're making history. We're witnessing history. You know I got a whole lot to say about, you know, everything that's going on. Black lives do matter. Do they matter to black people, though? You know, I have a lot to say about that. And, you know, rest in peace, George Floyd, and prayers go out to his family. Shout out to George Floyd. Thank you. And unfortunately, you know, you were the sacrificial lamb, because hopefully some real change comes from this. Like, do you see any change coming? I mean, are there still riots going on? Are we still in lockdown?
I think they like protesting right now. I don't really see the riots kind of calm down. I think I don't really be.
Oh, that's not bad.
I don't really like watching that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I get mixed emotions about it. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like it's right, and I feel like they doing it for a good reason. But then there's the other shit that just doesn't make sense. Like, why are y'all doing that? You know what I'm saying? So I just
like tearing up the buildings? Yeah,
burning shit down. Like, y'all burning the wrong shit down. That's how I feel. That's me personally. You know.
And what would the right thing be?
And I ain't about to say that on Facebook or any other social media,
well,
bro.
Like, hypothetically,
but if
what
you
could
know
somebody
me,
do?
If you know me and we didn't talk about it, you know what I want to burn down. Freaking want to blow up the bank.
Shit.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like the situation in itself, you know, it brings on a lot of emotions. And for me, I feel like it's probably best if we stay as calm as possible and be as peaceful as possible, because at the end of the day, we already know what we're dealing with. And if they really want to do something and get it cracking, they can. And that's going to involve people who may not be protesting right now. So I think that being more, you know, strategic and intelligent about the way we go about getting what we need and what we've been deserving of for so long is going to be very beneficial during this wave. You know what I mean?
Right. And if we smart, we can benefit from it, you know, and build. I mean, I just feel like we might be the minority in numbers, but we are the majority in everything, in any classification in life. We talk about, even in the economy, like, they want to place black people somewhere. They need to keep us under the foot because they don't want us to overpower them, because to our few, you know, we can stand together and become like a real strong many.
I've never understood that. So you said we're the minority, meaning there's more of them than there are of us?
As far as
I think that's false.
Well, okay, if you add in the yellow niggas and the Spanish niggas and everybody else who is a nigga, the non-whites, no, I feel like we do. But I'm saying, like, here in Denver, Colorado, just for instance, because I don't know these numbers. Hold on one second. The numbers out here, I think we might have gotten to 8% in Colorado in its entirety.
But that's based off who's reporting that they're even here. I don't even do census, so I'm not even in that 8%.
You should do census.
For what?
To be counted.
Oh, okay. My vote counts too, right, America? Thank you.
I would flip you off,
think about this though. So if the motherland is the motherland and we all came from there, how much blackness do you really think is out there?
How much blackness?
Yeah, like even in motherfuckers that's not black got black in them. They'd be mad as fuck if they found out they had black in them.
I was just talking about Colorado. I know that we probably do. I mean, Africa. Look at Africa alone.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Just, I don't know. I just
never
really.
3 countries.
I never really took that whole minority thing as, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat that. No, I don't really feel like that's true. I feel like that's a big reason why they do what they do, so that they can save themselves, because we are outnumbered and we always have.
So do you think like the coronavirus was a distraction?
I don't know.
It's why you don't stop smoking weed. Shout out to weed.
Oh,
no, but seriously, I like, just think about it. It went from corona, COVID, everything, all the time, right? Couldn't turn on your phone, couldn't turn on your TV, couldn't even talk to a friend without having to mention the word, correct? Okay, 2. One gloomy day, in front of America, a black man was killed, which brought on such things as protests and riots and other, pathways for there to be, an increasing number of police brutality, like exponentially, like, and then the whole world was like on some they got our back kind of shit, and I don't know, it just made me feel like it went from that to that, even though yes, our focus should be on the things that are real, that are more tangible. Like that murder was more tangible than, oh, there's a virus that we can't see, but something's killing people, So, and people is on quarantine, lockdown. It's in our face. We're watching it on the phones, computers. Children are seeing it, That's another part of history that, like, we're going to look back and say 2020 was a motherfucking year. Like, to tell your grandkids, you be like, I was there, 2020, I was out there.
I don't know, I feel like everything is kind of intertwined, you know what I'm saying? Because George Floyd getting killed ain't no different than the other hundreds of thousands of millions of black people that be getting killed over the years, I just feel like that was a turning point that created the situation that we're in now. Like, motherfuckers is tired. I know I'm tired. Am I willing to go downtown and get hit with beanbags and shit? No. Big ass bullets that's the size of some niggas I know's thumbs type shit? No, bro. That's just...
I want to see a nigga's thumb look like a rubber bullet.
That's not happening.
That should be funny.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like,
oh, you know what they say about dudes with big thumbs?
I feel like that's just not something that I would be willing to do, but I can see the reason why people are choosing to take that route, and even white people, like, they probably tired of watching us get fucked up too, And for me, another big issue is just the fear that niggas walk around with. Like, it's not just men, it's women too. We all walk around in fear, and we're all being killed by these motherfuckers. So it's like, to think about people's children, like my nieces, nephews, your kids,
right?
These niggas' kids, it's like, we gotta do something. And if that's where it starts, that's cool. But I'm gonna just sit back and watch, because I just ain't with the whole protesting, going outside and picking it with the signs and shit. I feel like we've been doing that forever. And
that's true.
It just, and to me, it never worked.
You know what else we've been doing forever? Not to cut you off, sis, but like, we've been killing ourselves and killing each other as long as we can remember. I mean, we even sold our people into slavery. Like, we've been, like, not practicing what we want others to do to us by the kind of example that we set. And, just kind of hearing these opinions from different people that, I've been coming across talking about these things, especially the elder people, like people my parents' age and older. Shout out to you, Mom. You're probably watching, so text me if you are. And comment too, we'll holler at you. That's Eva Williams, aka Miss Parker. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But so yeah, like, I don't know. What you think? Because do we have to like set a better example to show the world, like, hey, we don't even kill our own, so watch how you treat us? Or is it this situation where a lot of black people are guilty for thinking like this?
I feel like
thinking like, you don't hit my kids, but I can fuck my kids up, but you can't touch them. Only family. So
I mean, I feel like the way that we got where we are is directed right from slavery, bro. So until we fix the first issue, we can't fix the other issues that we have. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I do feel like black on black crime per se is is very out of control, you know what I'm saying? But that's in a whole nother world, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's separate from what we really got a problem with, you know what I'm saying? It's like being treated equally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can deal with our shit later. Let's get some reasons to not kill each other.
Money.
So,
you know, but then the money is the root of it all, you know, and the people with the power and the money, you know, kind of leaves us just kind of getting where we fit in. Or like, you know, we all get the same 24 hours. How come we aren't all rich and we don't all put our minds together to really make something happen? Build schools. Stop giving these motherfuckers our money for a certain amount of time. I mean, like, the benefit that'll come from that is we might not ever know. Like, will we ever come together and just be like, you know, we're really about to be on some taking over this motherfucker, getting our land back. Where's our reparations?
all right, so what do you believe? Do you believe in voting? And why or why not?
So can I tell you my honest opinion?
I want to know.
I like to locally vote because there are some things that affect my children's school and the, you know, like the state kind of affairs, because they were saying they were going to increase state taxes, or they were just going to make sure that no one gets a refund or something like that from state. Something to that degree. I forgot the whole thing. But I don't know if it passed or not, because I decided I didn't have enough information on it, because I kind of fall into that category, being self-employed. So, you know, with taxes, I mean, with voting, I just feel like I know that there's a more broad spectrum as far as like whose votes count for what. Like, okay, they say, okay, your vote counts, but it gets what? The popularity vote, right? But if you're not in the House and you're not any part of the Senate, or you're not counting votes, or you can fuck with the votes, like, how deep does our vote go? And I don't feel like I like to participate in presidential you know, affairs. I'm cool. I don't want to pick the lesser of two evils. Like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. But I'm going to get this money, and I'm going to leave something for my children that nobody can take, and that's land. That's something that doesn't just grow on trees or under. It's there. Whatever's available is there. So I want my piece to leave to my kids, and if I can fit into this society, still remaining myself, still doing what I love to do, still hold it down. Shit, I want a farm, nice house, I want to build, I want space. And shout out to Locks Unlimited. I am now the owner, founder, ground layer, boss of Locks Unlimited Hair Company. So if you need them locks done, you know, I could get you growing like me. And there's always somebody close by that can vouch for your girl. So, you know, maybe after this next break, y'all can see, you know, some of my first styles right here in person. If she listens and does what I told her to do. Because I care as much as you do, maybe even more. So come holler at me. It's 2220 South Fraser Street, Unit 5, Aurora, Colorado, 80014. Put it in there. Look at it. It's probably on the there down here where y'all should be leaving comments. And follow the link. Follow me. So we're going to go ahead and go on a break. Hope y'all, you know, enjoying so far. Y'all got some comments, leave them down below. We're going to get these bills paid. Talk about it. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. What's up? Y'all good? Because we're doing very good. We're just sitting back, excited about this summer kicking off. I've been to a couple barbecues, a couple birthday parties. Do y'all know what's open? Like, it's Catfish Haven. I heard Catfish Haven was open. So y'all might see me up in there. It's time to dance.
Some of the bars are opening up, but they ain't really doing no drink specials right now, so.
No drink specials?
Nah,
Well, I mean, they gotta get their bread.
Before all this shit, you go into a bar, your favorite bar, or like I know by my crib, you go in there, they got drink specials at night. So I was in there the other night grabbing something to eat, we had something to drink, and they was like, yeah, we're not doing any drink specials till we get our clientele back up. So basically, it's people who are brave enough to come outside, who aren't fearful, they gonna come out, and then once whatever happens needs to happen in order for people to feel comfortable again. But like I say, and I keep saying, like, I don't think it's ever gonna be the same, really. So.
It's gonna be weird. Like 50% capacity. It's not enough people to look at, congregate with, dance. It's gonna feel like it's kind of lame. But I'm alright. I mean, I'm not gonna be choosing when I'm begging. So I'm just excited. I'm ready to see people, critique people. I heard women are quite shallow than men. But that's for a reason, though. We have all rights and reason to look at everything. We have to be over-analyzing creatures because that's just who we are. Like, just like men, I'm not going to say y'all, but, a lot of men, y'all want variation, I understand that. And, coming from Sankofa here, I'd like to hear what she had to say. You think you consider yourself shallow? Are you super picky? Yeah?
Yeah, it just depends, like...
But why?
Depends on what we're talking about. Like, what specifically are we talking about? Like, about tasting women or food or what?
No, are you shallow when it comes to your tasting women? People, yeah. Like, people you're attracted to. Like, do you, like, kind of break them down? Like, okay, yeah, black ass skin. Or, ooh, she's super yellow, but look at them toes. Or, like, it will be hands off. Like, you don't even want to holler because of one thing. That's shallow. I'm guilty of it. I've been shallow.
I mean, I can be, like, but I'm not. I'm not really too hung. I'm more of a, what did you say type shit. Like, when you open your mouth, is that attractive? Or what do your teeth and lips look like? So if that's shallow, then yeah, like,
right.
Because if you got regular teeth, I ain't gonna be able to do that. But, like, I guess I can be kind of shallow. I think everybody can be, though. It just depends on the situation. Like,
hence,
for me,
makeup.
Oh, don't get me started.
Listen, now look, I like to get cute, but these butterflies on my eyeballs
that look
are coming off.
She about to fly away.
In the sky. I mean, in the car. Flying away out the window in the sky. But, I think it's cool to every now and then, get all dolled up or whatever, but to, like, over-accessorize and just, like, excessify beautification. Did we say that right? Excessive beautification. Excessive, like, getting your body changed. Lipo. I'm cool. I ain't trying to do
I just feel like God made you the way you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just like women, though. It's men, too. Like, you have men who want to be women and women who want to be men. And you have women who want bigger butts and bigger breasts. And for me, I just feel like really what it boils down to is self-love, bro. Like, and some people might want to argue with this, but I'm gay, bro. Like, a lot of people probably...
I don't argue that.
Like, you think you want to be a dude. No, I actually don't. But if I did, it wouldn't be hard.
She just said you would argue with me. I'm gay.
No, I'm saying, like, some people will argue, though. I'm talking to the people, not just you, bro. Like, shut up. But,
okay.
It's... I feel like it's a switch in your head that tells you you're not good enough for yourself, bro.
Okay.
You don't accept who you are, so you want to try to do all these different things to try to make yourself somebody who you think you should be based off a number of things that either you watched, seen, or felt. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's the influence.
You're not tapping in. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to tap in because to me, it's like if that's what you want to do, that's you. Like, I got friends that do it, but I just feel like in some cases, like I dated a chick. And I watched the low self-esteem just pouring out of this chick, bro. and you know, very adamant about making sure that they went to the right doctor and they needed to get the money together
what she get done?
to
Excessify.
to make her ass bigger. So basically, she put her stomach in her ass so her ass can eat more. I don't know, but it's weird, you know.
Booty doo.
Yeah, whatever. And you know, it's to a point where it's like she was like over excessively traumatic, like traumatized by if she wasn't gonna be able to make it. And I'm like, you doing all that just to come back and have this ugly ass scar on your body, bro. Like,
so while she was healing, she didn't think she was gonna make it?
No, I mean before she even went to the surgery. Like,
oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be able to go and all this shit. And it's just like, wow, bro. Like, this is your life? Like,
but that risk is way
more
more than the reward for me, because I will never volunteer to go under the knife. Be put to sleep, go under, maybe not wake up, or some shit just be fucked up. Like, rest in peace, Kanye's mom. You know, that was just tragic. You know, seeing somebody's mom just down the table trying to excessify the beautification process. Like, I'll be 35 next month, and I am so excited to see what 40 finna look like. Let's rewind 2 years. Let's go to 38. Like, every 3 years, my life has just been changing for the better. And I think that's just like the number I chose, and I attracted that specific thing to happen. So it's just been pretty cool, you know, with this whole energy replacement. Can you replace energy? Strengthen it? It's been like an energy strengthen for me.
It shifts.
It shifts. Exactly. And then to balance it and like make sure I disperse it evenly, or just give some things the right amount of energy. Like, everything doesn't need the same energy. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning to balance that so that I could be a better hustler, a better woman, a better mother.
Yeah, and I'm learning to gravitate towards more positive energy and weed out negative energy. You see what I'm saying? Because I noticed that not only is it shiftable, it can get on you too. So it's attachable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be around somebody and they could just have the worst day in the world, and after 10 minutes of sitting around that motherfucker, now you're having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta be really careful about who you have in your personal space or who you invite into your home. Like, that's right. Important.
You gotta love yourself. Shout out to Sarah Amelia Woodson. Love yourself. I know that's the point of everything. That's key, because when you love yourself, you know who you are. You accept it. Therefore, you're not afraid of what people think of you or anything, because you know you on your shit. So that's what's up, Sarah. We got James Ray Jackson talking about put your stomach in your ass so your ass can eat more.
That's what they be doing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitch ran it down. She explained it to me. Like, yeah, they took the fat from my stomach and put it in my back, and that's what's supposed to make her ass grow. So
great point, though. James also said, James Ray Jackson said, folks take makeup too far, and they take Team Natural too far also. Because let me tell you, the natural thing, come on, they make natural deodorant, so that doesn't mean you don't have to wear deodorant because you're so natural. It's chemical free. It's okay. Just like, I don't truly believe in putting kitchen condiments in hair like honey and shit. You know, they have healthy, natural hair products. It's for hair. So do the same thing for your body. Like, still look good. You can straighten that nappy shit real quick, or you can keep it nappy and just, you know, put some hoops in it, maybe little lashes, because it's not natural, but it's cute for the moment. You know, speaking
where do you think they get
from the trunk?
Where do you think they get their products from? You don't think it comes from natural things that they took, like honey and eggs and shit like that?
Vinegar. As far as makeup?
Anything that they make for...
Well, that's cool. I'm just saying, don't bring a little teddy bear shaped honey bottle and think I'm about to twist your hair with it. I just don't, I don't like to do that. Hey, somebody does. There's somebody for everybody, you know? So, shout out to Kelly. What's up? Hey, bitch. Didn't I tell you about this thing? You need to call me, okay? So I can get you on the panel. Okay, fellas, we coming with some eye candy, okay? It's not enough, but we want your teeth to hurt.
I ain't your
We
eye
talking
candy,
about
nigga.
excessive beautification on the panel.
I ain't your motherfucking eye candy, nigga.
I ain't say, ain't you somebody's candy. Somebody looks at you, be like, oh, look at that stud ass bitch.
Somebody's mom,
hey,
somebody's cousin, lady cousin, somebody's sister, but not none of the fellas. No, thank you, fellas. No.
Hey, but speaking of fellas, as I always do, shout out to DJ K-Tone, DJ Top Shelf, Squeezy Taylor, all the DJs that I don't know your name, but I know it's you and you own. Even Fedora, you know. Shout out to Fedora. Keep it rocking, okay? But this is some real shit we be talking. So if you ever tune in, you can hit me Facebook, Instagram, because, you know, we can talk. We need to talk health. We need to talk about getting with the times. And you were supposed to come get your hair done. But that's cool, you know. I hope you're doing well. Corona free. You ain't get hit with a rubber bullet during the riots. And be safe. And Godspeed to your business. All right? Moving on. We wanted to talk about commitment. It's a scary word to some people. Some people, they really misuse it so much. It's just non-existent. It doesn't have a definition. And to some people, they abuse it. You know, they use it as a term of endearment, but set as a trap. And, you know, with me being, you know, I almost said free. With me being single this summer, you know, I'm just saying, I guess it is freeing in a way because I get to self-care every day instead of self-care Sundays and shit. And, you know, still have time to be a mom, run a business. And, you know, if I find something I'm interested in too, I commit to it. Just like, you know, I was really, really loving how we rocking with the podcast. So I'm committed to it. So y'all gonna see us more frequently because we've been on a little hiatus, but we are back in full effect. And we're committed to, you know, just putting on a good show. So if y'all got more comments, go ahead, leave them down below. And let us know what it do when it does.
Well, as far as
back to commitment. Yeah, because I ramble.
Commitment for me.
I digress.
I feel like I've never been committed to anything but me. Right? So
anything or anybody?
I've been in relationships, but I feel like those are kind of like in the air because that whole time I really wasn't thinking about myself. Because if I was, you know what I'm saying, I probably would not have to have gone through those many different relationships. But I just feel like at my age right now where I'm at, commitment is like, as far as with another person, is the last thing on my list, like real talk. And it's just, I feel like the world is full of all these fake dreams about love, and this is what everybody is focused on. And that shit ain't really about nothing, bro. It really ain't about nothing. Like, I'd rather be committed to self and bettering myself every day, getting myself ready for that one when she comes along. I'm not about to be out here looking for commitment, bro. I feel like a lot of people are just looking for love, and they don't realize that happiness is ensues. You don't pursue happiness.
Well, they're trying to fill a void, and I feel like they're in the pursuit of the happiness that they lose track of what love really is. Like, they get so complacent in its meaning, it becomes like saying hello. You know, like, you're not gonna smash and be like, I love you, and you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to experience an experience and then get to know somebody and then see what's up with some physical. But, you know, ooh, what's that song? I think it's by Dead Prez. That Mind Sex.
Mind Sex.
You ain't gotta take your clothes off yet.
Yeah, I like
Let's burn the incense and just chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
You know, we gonna have some music for you. We got some really good ideas. We're gonna be doing some of the more popular things that's going on podcast, but our way. So stay tuned. Like, you guys, we really have some cool stuff for you. Not this show, but starting on the next one. We just coming back to break the ice because it's summertime. So we hope that shit's melting in your jaws. We'll be back. Holla, leave some comments. Jessie, Miss Jessie. Peace.
We know what y'all been thinking.
What y'all doing?
Just relax, though, kinfolk. We got you.
What y'all waiting on?
Stay tuned.
Our network.
Welcome back to the A.H.R.R. edition of the R Network. I'm trying to hide the fact that I just ran up and down some stairs 4 times. But shoot, that's good though. Got this corona body and shit, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't call it that, but
Don't
quarantine, maybe. I'm just gonna remember this whole year is really epic, my nigga. Like, you know, because we beautiful, intelligent, tenacious, charismatic hustlers, bitch. So let's get right into it. Okay. I know a lot of people probably don't want to touch on this subject, but I'm going to touch it anyway. Let's go on into young Tekashi. Is it Tekashi 6ix9ine? Tekashi 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj. This video that's been circulating, you know. It's been a lot of things said about it and a lot of things not said about it. Like, I honestly don't want to give it any energy, but you know, I want to talk about it because it was just brought up in my shop while I was working, and it just like everybody's opinion just went up in the roar. So, you know, just thinking about what was said, what like really stood out was one woman was like, oh, okay, so what, just you're falling off, Nikki, so you gotta show the titties, and that's just the stupidest thing she could have did. She already ain't shit. When I kind of beg to differ, like, yeah, she ain't shit. Yes, she did fall off, but
then you go to a video
smart.
with a snitch.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you do the whole retaliation in a second. It's really redundant, I know.
With snitch stuff.
She chose. It's either, okay, bitch, your 15 minutes of fame is up. What next? Oh, Tekashi, need some titties? Got the titties. Put the titties out. Made the video. 46 million views in an hour. Less than an hour. On some Beyonce shit. Shout out to Beyonce. But goddamn, like, her tactic of trying to jump back in the game head first, like, is she gonna swim or she gonna drizz out? Tell me what
that
you
bitch
think.
is trash. Tekashi 6ix9ine been trash with this rainbow hair looking ass. Fuck that nigga and fuck her. But what do you think about polygamy?
So, if Tekashi 6ix9ine had Nicki, his baby mom, don't run. You better take this shit. Don't run. Like I said, I'm touching on it. I'm touching on it.
In real life, though.
I'm touching on it. Okay? I just like haikus and saying random shit. But anyway, so yeah. The bitch was falling off, shoes off. Okay?
So no polygamy conversation.
Yes, her face looks longer.
Why we gotta talk about her? I ain't even watch
I feel like she's really trying to stay relevant, okay?
Of course she is. She's a clown.
You got to be the most desperate clown to do something like that with this snitching ass nigga. Like, okay, bitch, when you're done, he's telling. Just know that. All right, next subject. Polygamy!
This nigga.
Hey, bitch! I know somebody. I'm learning how to talk. I know somebody who might have had experience like being offered to join a polygamous situation, and the bitch down there considered it, and I was like, "Hey, bitch, you cool with that? Like, you know, what are you gonna expect? Like, how do you know you're not gonna feel less than at any point, or like, what are your fears?" And she was just kind of like explaining to me, you know, that nothing. She was with it 100%. Like, do you think that some women just be like, okay, whatever this nigga wants, just as long as I can fuck with him? Or do you think that a bitch really be down for a situation like that? Like, cool.
Both. It be both.
Cause let me tell you something. That ain't no different than 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, baby mamas, right? Let's put the scenario down. There's 2 or 3 baby mamas quarreling over the same nigga when they can all just get along. She gon' fuck, I'ma fuck. Our kids love each other. We can save some bread. Let's get together. Who ain't thinking like this?
A lot of motherfuckers. Now, for me, I think it's interesting, you know, to see, like...
So you would do it?
Because I would be the motherfucking leader. Yes, I would do it. What do you mean? Yeah, absolutely. I would do it. But it would definitely have to have parameters, you know what I'm saying? Because... some motherfuckers, because we're women, like I like girls, so it's gonna be a lot of emotions and shit. So we're gonna have to have like rules and boundaries and parameters, and I'm pretty sure it has to be the same way in a monogamous polygamy or a heterosexual polygamous type of thing. But you know, just like so people don't get in their feelings, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not one of those situations where you could be crying because I laid in the bed with Rachel last night and Susan and Karen was on the couch.
That's gonna happen.
Right, so that you know what I'm saying? Like, if I choose tonight, I only want to lay with Rachel, and then I want to bring a new bitch in named Kimberly, you know what I'm saying? I need everybody to be, you know, cordial, you know what I'm saying? If I choose to have all y'all here one night, that's great. But I just feel like in doing that, it's going to take a lot of work, and women are very difficult. So it either takes a very special-minded type of woman or...
And that's a whole different polygamy. Did I say that right? Polygamous experience when you have the lesbian trio, because that's all 3 women. But James said, y'all speaking gigantic facts. Like, that's what's up. Like, it's good to hear people be in agreement, you know.
Shout out to James for being active in the chat.
That's what I'm talking about. He also said, if you're not committed to yourself, you can't be committed to somebody else.
Never. Got to yourself first.
That's facts. Appreciate that. So, and another one we got from Sarah Woodson. She said, healthy wealth and knowledge of self. I like that. Because that's all I want to do is remain healthy, continue to be wealthy in multiple
So the second part in my life to my polygamous intersection. Do you think it should be frowned upon?
I mean, people are entitled to their own opinion. Should it be frowned upon? No, mind your fucking business. But is it gonna be frowned upon? Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I knew a guy who said that he would only be with the love of his life if she made another woman he was interested in the love of her life first. So he like had it to where he had these bitches getting together before he even like introduced himself to the whole equation. Like they both knew him, but they like their first time meeting each other was for them to be put together by him. So he made these hoes, like, for real. And they have a whole big family, and they all, I don't know if they're still together. I don't know how it works.
You are my brother. You're a smart man.
Hey, I'm just kind of waiting for the ending. Or, you know, if it's still going on. Like, I'm kind of interested. Would I? Per se? No. Probably probably not. Maybe consider, depending on the situation. Look, there's never like a really solid no with me, unless it's just like I'm morally against it to the point where I can't stand for that, and it just wouldn't be honest of self. So I wouldn't do something I wouldn't honestly like want to do every day. I just can't. Like, my emotions and shit, you can see, like, when I'm pissed off, you see it in my eyes. When I'm sad, you see it. Like, when I'm excited and happy, you see that shit. So you're going to see all those things, and I can't get away with, like, living a lie. That's why I feel like I had to be a hairstylist, because it was so free, you know? It was something that I like to do and could get money for it. So, you know, I kind of disappointed Pops when I brought home 2 elective degrees and not, oh, you're not a doctor or a lawyer? Like, nah, nigga, I don't do blood, and that paperwork shit's boring unless I'm counting it. So,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that for sure.
Freedom, you know, in the pursuit of getting it. And we do appreciate y'all tuning in, you know. It's just us two, but I think we holding it down, you know. I'm enjoying this energy, you know, the new set, you know. I'm really proud. Hey, shout out to our network, Tux the Go Boy, Damo, aka call him what you call him, what he requires.
Call him ones.
This man, King, the man behind the camera. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate, you know, just giving us a platform to kind of get it out. And to y'all viewers and everything, you know, we appreciate it. So y'all got any ideas or any kind of promo that you want to, you know, inbox us and get yourself out there. If you have any ideas for like commercials, music videos, they provide all kinds of different services involving media. And yeah, so we like to spread the wealth, you know. I want to feed the next black hand that's in front of me, you know, instead of Googling what other corporation I could put my bread into.
All right, so speaking of wealth, so let's talk about the importance of saving money and teaching your children to save their money. What is your take on saving and the importance of making sure your children understand how important it is to save, especially being black in America?
Okay, well, yes, of course it's very important to save. You should always have your savings close to or even higher than your personal checking. I think that's, you know, very important. You got to watch it grow just like anything else. So you want to see your children grow, you want to see your finances grow, you want to see their finances grow. So yeah, saving is detrimental. As soon as my daughter turned 14, took her to the bank, got her own little debit card, and she needs to make more deposits. For sure.
But if she's saving, why would you give her a debit card?
Now, it's still, she needs to learn control. She can't just be putting money in the bank. She needs to know, like, in real life, you're going to have a debit card. You're going to have the temptation to buy things just because you have money in the bank. But the whole lesson of it all is you need to see that you see your money growing. You want it to continue to grow. But you can also use it when needed or when wanted. But you always have to make good decisions because that's just real life. Who makes money just to save?
So what about, I'm one of them type of niggas. I will save until I cannot save no more.
Then you'll be a great teacher.
However, when you're dealing with children, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, especially at the age your daughter is, right? So yeah, get her a savings account. Don't get her a bank card yet. Okay. Wait till she gets old enough to get a job, and then let her start her savings that way and play with it that way and learn how to maneuver in it. But that, what you initially start at the age of 8 or 9, don't let that motherfucker touch that.
And I think that's the kind of reparations we can give our children. Right. Like we can gain our reparations and our wealth through doing things like that. Speaking of reparations, shout out to Head Clap Radio, my nigga.
Should we get
Denver,
reparations?
Doja Main, Dobson. You know, wants us to go ahead and tap into a little bit on reparations. You know, go ahead and leave some comments too, Doja. You know, you have a question about what we talking about, go ahead and let's include you on this because I'd like to know your thoughts about it. And shout out to Miss Joy Dobson. Hey, girl. And thanks. He said I'm looking good. That means my eyelashes ain't too long on y'all niggas.
But y'all ain't looking from the side like I am.
Hey, I can excessify the beautiness that my eyeballs possess when they have lashes on them. This should just be cute. But yeah, this shit's coming off before I go to bed. For real. Wake up, be like, oh, all right, so she a little bald head eye looking good.
All right, so I got a couple topics. We can go right
Wait. We should really talk about reparations, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So, do you think we should get reparations?
Yes. Didn't the Native Americans of the American land don't they get like once a child turns 18, don't they like get a certain amount of thousands of dollars just for being their bloodline and how the land was taken from them? So why in the fuck?
I think
we gifted 40
No,
acres, and where is my motherfucking mule?
Because they would have to give us half this country.
Okay,
We need that. I need that.
Don't do the crime if you can't afford that shit, nigga. Yeah, give us our 3.
And I think we just definitely deserve it, being how as we built Wall Street, we built the White House, we built all of these things that they use to this day to run shit in the ground. You dig what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like fairness is not the word, but I definitely feel like it would be conducive to, less turmoil on everybody's behalf if they just do the right thing. That's really where I'm at with it.
Okay, so do you feel like, even though that's what owed, that we will ever see a piece of that? Because I don't think there's a stimulus package big enough to give me what's owed to me. And I'm just talking about my generations and the things that I've had to witness and the things that I have to experience, let alone my mom, my dad. Let's go back a generation to where my white grandmother brought home a little brown baby and broke her white husband's heart. The nigga died of heart failure, but from that situation, just because of race, came all the childhood trauma and things that my mom had went through because of being cast into 66, being a mixed girl, with a white mama and a pimpin' ass daddy, who was a secret to begin with. So she's already having these things that she was that she came from the eggs of trauma. Like when you're born with everything that you've come from. You know what I mean? So motherfucking America, they're all down. Shit. 40 acres in the mule is not enough. And if you beg to differ, comment down below. We're gonna touch on it.
Straight facts. All right, so top 3 turn-ons for attraction to someone, and top 3 sexual turn-ons.
Okay, just say the first one.
First one is gonna be top 3 turn-ons for attraction to someone.
Top 3 turn-ons for attraction to someone? For me? Or just anyone?
For you.
For me.
We're talking to the people.
The number one thing that attracts me to somebody is an unseen thing. It's chemistry. You can see it. You can feel it. It's an energy exchange. That's the very first thing that I look for. Second, hygiene. Your teeth. Very attractive just to have clean teeth. They ain't gotta be straight. Bitch got a gap. You can put your own finger in. That ain't shit. But it's clean. Okay, look at them. 35 teeth. Clean. Okay? Can't have hell extractions and shit. Get a cat.
Nigga said a cat is cool. You can put your whole finger through that motherfucker. As long as your teeth is clean, you hear me, motherfucker?
And the third one would be, it's kind of open. Like, I don't want to just leave it at 3. Like, that's so hard for me. Okay, okay. Here goes. The blacker the berry, the goddamn sweeter the juice. Do you know this skin used to ponder and wish that it was darker? Like yours? Yeah, you, dark man who's watching me now. Leave your comments down below and tell me. Do the Tootsie Roll? Is the kettle black? Then I'm attracted. That's just my preference. Now, what was the other one? Sexual?
Top 3 sexual turn-ons.
Physical or otherwise?
Sexual.
Why did she open this can? Bitch, you not like the heat.
I got little birdies, you know what I'm saying? Chirping around me and shit, asking me to ask questions.
Okay. So, the first thing that attracts me sexually to a person, man or female, give it all, is the walk. That is something that only black people can do. We have this certain walk. Like, I've seen women walk into a room and be like, oh my God, her walk is just like, now I'm moist.
It's sexual.
It's sexual. Okay, now, as far as something tangible, I would put a tangible thing for number 2 would be, what turns me on sexually? Okay, I like my ego pumped, so I like to be told about myself, and I'll leave a lot of that to the imagination. But like, it's something I already know, but when you notice it, what you want? That for real, like, and obviously, like, I have this thing for my hair. We have been together 10 years next month, so I'm really proud of the growth and everything, but I think this shit's sexy, so you got to tell me about my hair. You have to touch it, but know how to, because if you pull my edges, all right, let go. Let me out.
That's crazy.
Okay, and then the third one, did I already say 3? No, that was 2. The third one, I like conversation. I like to talk shit, and I like to hear shit talk to me. I'll be the bitch. I'll be the mom. Whatever, fits the time. Like there's such thing as what's it called? Discernment, where you can, kind of notice something just from being around it, kind of like an energy absorption kind of thing. Like, you just kind of got to know what to do. Like, if you know what to do and I ain't got to tell you, what you doing tomorrow? Am I coming over? Nigga, what you want me to cook? Oh, I cook. Yes, I do. Oh, that? Oh, yeah. I make my own. Sure. Things like that happen when, you just really tap into, like, what somebody really likes. But a lot of everything else that, like, turns me on sexually, that's something that, would have to be discovered because, yeah, show me 7, I'll show you 8, something like that. Yeah. I ain't from there, but I know what it is.
I'm from the show me, yeah.
Anyway,
so I would say
what a coincidence. Show me. So now, what are the top 3 things that make you attracted to somebody else? Is that the question?
All right. So for me, 3 things that attract me to somebody would be the way they carry themselves. That goes from like how you dress to how you talk, and whatever else in between. 2 would probably be, I'm a lips person. Like, you gotta have some nice lips, you know what I'm saying? A cool little smile to go along with that, because those are one and the same.
Is that why that girl got the surgery? Did she get some of that stomach stuff in her lips?
I don't know what that bitch
or the
got.
ass stuff?
I don't even know that bitch no more. What's that bitch name? I don't remember.
Okay, then. Big lips.
3 would be, I don't know, it's kind of out of order, but just to drive. Like, I need a woman that's got to drive like I got, because I get to that bag, and that's what I like. So that's really attractive to me as well. Like, if you hustling and you getting it like I'm getting it, and you don't need me, and it's bomb to me. Like, yeah, you can talk to me day, night, morning, all that. Right?
That's my number 4. Okay, keep going.
And then sexually, I don't really feel like you answered the question, but it's just a little invasive. Okay. But yeah, you was like going on and on about some other shit.
Cause I am some other shit.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure everybody knows. But sexual turn-ons would be, you gotta smell good, ladies. I mean, as a woman,
drink your water.
It is important that you eat fruits, bitch. You hear me? Eat some fruit, drink some water, take care of yourself, cause odors will get you put the fuck out real quick. Turn off. I would say, at least try to sound sexy. You ain't gotta be fake with it, you know what I'm saying? But at least have some natural good moans, cause you breathing like a fucking wildebeest, bro. That shit ain't sexy, bro, nigga. That shit is.
Hey, I'm like a cartoonist. I can do like a lot of voiceovers. Do you want to hear my moan?
No.
I got a moan. That will. Ladies, take notes.
Okay, let me get the.
It's my fake one, but it's real though. Like, I could really try to mimic it. Like, if I could remember the most amazing sex I had and what sound I made, take notes. Oh, let's jump to the comments real quick. K-Tone, what's good?
My number 3 don't even matter. I don't even think I know
K-Tone.
For real though.
I always advertise. So if you need me, you come get that hair done so we can chop it up and then, we can start networking and stuff. We got some things we got to get done. And we need your services. So, shout out to K-Tone. He said, damn, I caught that right in time. That's love, right on. And you're always welcome for the love, my nigga. Shoot, you don't even know who K-Tone is.
I was about to say that.
Shit. But yeah, that's what's up. We rock with Denver. Some people might not be from here, but it's where you at. And Denver is kind of live. Like,
Kinda.
Don't sleep on Denver.
I've been to other
Okay, there's
places.
only one me, and there's only one you. But it's lots of us. You know what I mean? Like, even though we might be 8%, like, when we come together, we come together. Like, I just love pulling up to the Catfish Haven right before quarantine, and I was, like, going every Saturday. Like, yep, I'm in there, right? Having a blast. Just seeing all my people. Like, I pulled up and saw how you could barely even get in. And I'm just like, you know, you don't see that a lot in Denver consistently.
Without getting shot down.
Exactly. And I just feel like it was just a good vibe. So if we can continue that and just kind of, like, put that in the atmosphere. K-Tone, I got a list of songs that I gotta dance to. That's old now, but
It came out when quarantine started.
you know what? What's your 2020 song?
Ooh, that High Fashion by Roddy Ricch.
Hey, that's my shit.
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah,
I like that song. That whole album is banging.
Like, I don't even know the words yet. That's my shit. I've listened to it like 500 times. I'm a bitch that don't never know the words.
This nigga just mumbled the whole.
I know I gotta keep my shawty young. Go.
This nigga
Get that ass to the flow.
I think these lights got her trippy, y'all.
Nah, fuck the lights. Like how some murderers can't murder right now because of quarantine. The dancers can't dance. The ratchets can't ratchet.
But the hustlers been hustling.
The
It's
hustlers
been
is
sweet
hustling.
outside.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure of that, but you know,
It's sweet outside.
we also like gotta keep a balance of just fun and seriousness. Like, okay, stack your bread, and then okay, treat yourself, but in a fun way. Everything don't always have to be about spending money. Just like getting together with your people. Like, I think a lot of people are starting to look at things that they used to like take advantage of. You know what I mean? Like spending time with people who you can't congregate with 50 niggas anymore outside in the park without it being a problem. You know, if you ain't have these masks on, or you know, you can't just take your kids to the store anymore. They gotta wear these goddamn masks. People looking at you crazy, like, oh, you brought your kids to the store. I'm just kind of wishing this never happened. But
I just feel like that shit's kind of depressing. So let's talk about
is.
something a little more.
No, this is all to say. This is all to say why I am missing fellowship with you, my black people, my niggas.
So since we all
So
been locked
much.
down, what's your top 3 black movies? I know you've been watching movies. It's been like What's your top 3 black movies?
Okay, shout out to Spike Lee, because the Five Bloods was pretty dope. Spike, I'm fucking with that. I just finished it today. Took like 3 days.
It's a long ass movie, bro.
No, it wasn't that long. I just
That's a 2.5 hour movie.
I was watching it while I was doing hair. And then my second, she gonna ask me.
Shout out Spike.
How you like this?
Spike, she gonna need to watch that shit again.
It was cool. It's for Spike. A Spike Lee joint.
Alright, so
Okay, my next movie, it's not a movie. I can only tell you series because I really ain't fuck with movies. You know, because I like to go to the movies and driving and shit, and that shit ain't on. But, of course, Insecure would be my top show.
you don't watch movies?
I do, but I've seen them all.
But what's your top 3? Like, why you take the subject and
Because I'm not watching movies right now.
into what you want? Like, we're not talking about right now. We're talking about all the time,
Okay,
bro.
I digress.
Like, every
Right.
time I say some shit, bro, you like, well, and you flip it and formulate it into something that's just, oh, what's up, Danette? Baby, good to see you, girl. How you doing up there?
So yeah, I digress. Movies, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Paid in Full. I can watch that anytime of the day.
I love that movie
every day.
too.
Okay. I really like Lord of the Rings. So can I just say all the Lord of the Rings? I could watch that whole thing.
Is that a black movie?
I don't give a fuck if it's black, white, Mexican, Chinese. I like this. I like good stories. I read books, so I've read the books. So when I seen the movies, you know.
Can we stick to 3 black movies?
Okay, black movies. Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, 1.
I like getting on her nerves. Okay. Any Given Sunday. That's my shit. I mean, I'm just thinking. There's so many. I don't want to put them in any order.
Just pick one more. Just pick
one more.
It's all good.
There's a lot. Oh, Do the Right Thing. No. That's my number 2. So we got. I can change my order if I want to. Paid in Full. Do the Right Thing. And hold on, you gonna make me lose it. Booty Call. You got to lick it before you stick it. Shout out to my brother Lawrence Williams. That's my nigga. That's our shit. You know you got the movies. It just like brings you back. Like nigga, that was our shit. That was our shit.
So I'm gonna go with
Player stuff.
Harlem Nights.
Okay, I was right there. Life.
Crooklyn.
Crooklyn. Okay, I fuck with Crooklyn.
And damn, Life. That was
Life. The nigga said, thought about it. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Shout out to Bernie Mac. Rest in power, black man, with your goofy ass, with your stupid ass. Shout out to Taliban.
I would have to say
we with the band.
I really like that Harriet Tubman movie, man. That was a good movie.
Man.
That was a good movie. I liked it. It was
that one tear
black
she mustered out like made me like, oh my god. But and then that time that girl got killed. But it was just like, okay.
It was just good to know what it looked like to see what the actual Underground Railroad was. Cause
man, it's Hollywood. Cause I really like the Madam C.J. Walker movie better than that.
I like that movie too, though.
They did the story of that way better than they didn't give Tubman when they gave that one show Underground about Harriet Tubman way better quality, production, everything. The actors, that shit was cracking, nigga. It was only like what, one season? Maybe, I think only one season. Maybe it's because they told the whole story. But it was all Tubman shit. I'd rather watch that any day before the new Tubman movie.
I mean,
I like Get Out.
Was just good the way they.
I'd rather watch that. And I can tell you why. Let me tell you why. I went last February. I went to DC to go see the Black Museum, right? It was such an experience, you know. So when I saw Tubman, after experiencing the things that I seen, and just kind of like literally smelling pieces of a slave ship, like, come on, that gets to you. Seeing a wall, it's fucking talks about it's like a ledger where they showed these children and what they could do and how much they were worth if they were gonna kill them or keep them. Anyway, when you see shit like that and see Tubman, it's just shit so fucking Hollywoodized that, you know, we don't have to dig that deep underground.
All right, so switch in movie type, okay? Best porn you've ever seen.
I don't fucking know the name. The fuck? And I ain't talking about no Pornhub shit. I saw that shit, some shit I got from the DVD man back in motherfucking 2005. Some shit.
Oh, shit.
Do you remember the name?
Shit,
hey, what's up?
Anything that start with Big Black. That's usually what I watch.
We got a wave from Angie Man. Hey, Angie Man Lewis. What you think? What's your favorite porn? Your porn girl? And what's the name? Do you remember the title? The first person can give me the title of the porn that they love right now. You get a free shampoo in my shop. Come get your voucher.
This nigga said you get a shampoo.
What's yours?
With no twist. Anything that say Big Black.
But it don't have a title. Exactly.
Yeah, they got a whole
big booty what?
They be having a whole thing, like a whole list of.
That's a type. That's a genre of porn. Like they got whole shit like feet, weird shit. You know? Do you like? The girls ask you to suck their toes and shit?
Nah, they don't ask. But if she got pretty feet, she don't got to.
That'll tarnish your goals.
What?
Feet in your mouth.
Man, you tripping.
It's tarnish. I don't like to. I will kiss my nigga feet like because I love him. I'm like clipping his nails and they're all nice and I'll lotion him up like mwah. But if we fucking don't put my foot or yours in anybody's mouth, I'm just like feel like there's crumbs between your toes, like things on your toenails with the bacteria you can't see under the crevice in between this part. Nah. Next.
Toes are
What's
fine.
the next cut?
Just, you know, they're great.
Toes are great.
Toes are great. Just keep them clean, you know. Make sure they look pretty and everything.
But don't put them in your mouth.
And just keep socks on, and then before you get in bed, take the socks off. And we can avoid the crumbs and whatever the fuck she was talking about.
Then you got sock crumbs.
And here.
What if she missed the lint and you're like, ooh.
Spit it out.
Oh, bitch.
It's all good. It's all good, man. Keep
you
it
be
going.
dropping gummy bears and eating them.
All right, so so could you have married a white person?
No.
Absolutely not.
That's a fucking loony eye.
He said no.
My mother's mom is white, so I'm not willing to be in matrimony with a white person. And let me tell you, I don't care what it's labeled. I just have a preference. I would like for my children to have black parents. I'm black. And plus that's just what I'm attracted to. So I wouldn't not ever not date. Not that I have. But you know what I mean? Like I won't take it that far because I know what I like and because I go for what I like. It wouldn't be rare meat. Need my like it medium, well done. You know.
You like that? You don't like that pink meat, right?
Not on the penis.
Yeah. Well, for me,
straight up. I could do white women though.
Nah.
Because women's women to me. I don't really have my shallowness for women is really it's not as it's shallow. It's
I tried it. I don't like it. I don't like.
So what's the difference between a white woman and a black woman?
For me,
Yeah,
you can
for
feel you can feel the layer of skin is missing when you touch their ass. Shit is weird. I just don't like it. Like when you slap them, they turn red and shit. Nah.
Leave their handprint on there like damn bitch.
I don't like it. I don't like white girls like that. I tried a few, and I merely mean a few. Two on one end.
That's a couple. A few is three. So who's the third?
Two, a couple, whatever. Yeah, but I just ain't for me. Like, especially the ones that want to be black so bad, so they feel like they gotta smash everybody's black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know.
What to get relevancy?
I definitely wouldn't marry no white bitch, never that. But I don't even think I would ever get married. Let's really, really be honest. Like, I'm not heterosexual, so there's no reason for me to try to emulate what y'all do.
Okay. Okay, what about this? What is the worst movie you ever saw? The worst. The absolute worst. I got one.
It was a scary movie.
And if y'all niggas know what this movie is.
None. That was the horriblest movie ever.
I haven't seen it.
That shit was trash, bro. Like, that was the dumbest movie I ever seen in my life.
I absolutely hated this movie called Who Made the Potato Salad with Red Grant. What's his name? Red Grant. I'm the grill master. The master of the grill. I hated that movie so much, and I don't know why it was always on when I was in the house. Like, why y'all watching this shit? Put the weed out and take that shit out.
What you think about that movie, Pootie Tang, man? Because that was kind of like good, but I like that movie, though.
I mean, I haven't never thoroughly watched it. I'm like the black girl that don't like grits. So I don't know.
So you ain't black. Anyway, next topic.
My grandma's white.
Would you let someone...
I can be a quarter off.
Would you let someone spit on you during sex?
Where are they spitting?
You tell me.
Look, we have had these conversations before, okay? Whatever pleases my sexual mate pleases me. So if you want to go ahead and put a little spit on it, or you know, that's fine. Just wipe it off later, you know what I mean? Or just don't, you know, there's limits, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that that's ever happened to me. Like, seriously. Just, you know, there's limitations, but...
No, don't fucking spit on me, bro.
Do you like hot candle wax?
No. I ain't never did that. Like,
you said you don't know if you like
all
it?
I know is when I think of that, I think about that movie, Don't Be Mrs. South Central or Drinking Your Juice.
Oh, she's melting the cheese.
I feel like that's what it's gonna be like. I feel like that's gonna feel like the first drop of what, and then it's just gonna keep coming, and I'm gonna have to roll up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I've experienced wax before, but it was on some old crazy. We shooting dice, and if I lose, I get hot candle wax to any crevice that he wanted to, and it was funny, but that shit hurt. It's not a sexy thing to me though. It doesn't get me like, oh, give me the hot candle wax. Like,
This nigga's
no, just give me some dick so I can go to bed. Let me out. I've had, you know, some crazy experiences with like games and sex. Fun things, but what is too far for you when like having sex game? Like, what do you experience as a lesbian?
Like I said, like that.
Because every time I say it, I gotta say it in a different lesbian.
I don't know. Like,
do you and your partner have toys? Do you guys like the toy store? I mean, I know you have a toy. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I keep all kinds of toys. Yeah.
So okay. I got a good question. Good question alert. Okay, a lot of straight females, or bi, or people who have not experienced this probably want to know, okay? I'm excited to ask this. Okay. Okay, so do you allow your sexual partner at the time to choose the size of the dildo, the dick, the dong dong?
I mean, sometimes you have to.
Or does she have to take you as is?
It just depends on how much I respect you. So.
You better get your ass toe in
If
the
you're
ass.
one of them loud mouths, but you still kind of sexy, and I want to have fun with you, you know, I'm gonna hit you with that schlong dong, and I don't care what you say. But if you cool and you a lady and you're just trying to try something because it's something different and you're just interested, I'll give you the option to try Hector or Tito or, you know, little Daniel over there, you know.
Wait, what are those?
Those the names of the different sizes and shit, like, you know.
So what color is the hito?
The hito's like Mexican color.
Is it like the Mexican color?
He a little
What if a woman wants you to like be the white penis? Would you put on the pink meat?
Huh?
Would you get a white man?
I've tried them all. I've had all different kinds of colors, bro. Like, it's
purple.
Because you gotta remember, I don't always buy them. So, like, some of my situations, it would be a chick would be like, yo, I need you to try this. Like,
really?
All right, yeah. I'm like, all right.
So, bitch, you could just pick it and think you want for the day.
Yeah, whole trench coat option
That's some shit.
Like, yeah, you pick your size.
I'm like, fuck that. You about to get what I got, baby. So, like, I would not know how to gyrate. Fuck a bitch. But I tried.
This nigga.
Would you?
Oh, my nigga.
Shout out to Casey Hamlet tuning in. Hey, girl, how you doing? And we got LaShawn Williams participating. And Sheila Harvey. Shout out to all y'all watching. And shout out to Charged Up Productions. Did I say that right? Charged Up Network, who is also associated and affiliated with the R Network. And also I wanted to just kind of like give you guys a heads up if you don't already know about it, but there's like this cool little dating app situation going on called The Five. And you know, if you come across it, spelled vibe with a 5. Did I say that right? Vibe with a 5. And yeah, just pretty interesting way to get together and meet new people. Dating site. So yeah, I haven't necessarily tried it yet, but I think I'm gonna tune in and see what's good with it. You know, you should too. And again, if you have any comments, y'all go ahead and leave it below. You know, y'all want to hear us talk about some shit. Y'all don't want us to talk about some shit. It don't matter. Just say what you feel. Because we fuck with you. Just as long as you fucking with us, we gonna give you the real. Even if you don't say what the fuck I want, we gonna say it. Because that's just, you know, it's just what it is.
Alright, so
yeah, what you got for us next?
You see, I got my Rolodex one time for the one time.
So I have one thing I just kind of wanted to say. Piggybacking from the Nicki Minaj and Tekashi's part of the conversation.
Are we going back?
No. It's piggybacked. Time out. It's on the back of the pig. Okay. What would one say if she was invited to be in R. Kelly's new music video and she kind of fell off or something? Like, what kind of flack would she get for dealing with a nigga like that? You know? Who knows? But any opinions on that? Would you ever allow your bitch to be a part of R. Kelly's music video?
That's what you want to do.
To make some bread, right?
Run that back this way.
Okay, so I'm sure Nicki's nigga is like, hey, bitch, show them titties in Tekashi's video, get the bag, get relevant again so we can get more bags.
But that's
fuck what people think, because right, ain't that what we doing? We ain't worried about what people think, right? So we gonna get our bread, no matter what it look like.
She's a weirdo.
Okay, she's a weird, whatever. She sold it. She sold her soul. She sold her ass titties. It doesn't matter. She's making bread. And as far as the business she in, she's supposed to do that. Just like motherfuckers who wanted to take the knee for the Super Bowl. Shout out to our boy who took a knee. Kaepernick. I don't say Colin Farrell for some stupid ass reason. No. My mind's going too fast. But seriously, Kaepernick took a knee, right? People were pretty much protesting like famous people on, are they gonna do a set and get a check for doing a Super Bowl halftime show? That's your job, to do the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, yeah, power to the people, power to the bag too. But because I don't believe what the NFL believe, I'm just gonna put on a show. I'm gonna let them use me, but guess what? I'm gonna use this bag.
But
It's like it's business. Like you're supposed to do those kind of things.
Yeah, but
that's Nicki Minaj. Her last name is Minaj. Like, come on. What fucking morals does she have? Show them things, girl. For Tekashi 69, 70. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, get a rainbow wig. And the nigga had the dopest fucking wig on in the video. Don't watch it. But the wig is dope. The nigga's getting smart. He's wearing lace fronts. He got Nicki. She got the titties. These niggas is getting money. So why can't we why can't we come together collectively, right? And just come up with like a really bright idea on how we can endorse each other in such a way, not vulgarity and all that involved, but just using our talents and do what the fuck we're supposed to be doing with our talents. If not, you're doing the world a disservice. You don't need to be here. Fuck out of here. Go, Nicki. Fuck nigga, I'm just saying. You know, sometimes you gotta just say it. But we gonna go ahead and take another break. But we out until next week. Peace out. Hey, bitch! Thanks for tuning in. Holla.
This is Marcus, Colorasi.com. Take a picture, make it last forever. You're watching our network. That's one that's probably worth some money. I got a picture of Jordan in the club. I know that's rare as hell. I don't think too many, if anybody, got that picture. Oh my goodness. So when I first started, it was like, oh, he's cute. And once they seen the camera, it was like the panties just dropped and it was already wet before they hit the ground. And he was like, damn, I didn't think I was gonna get it like that, but thank you. And I can say right now, it's probably a good handful of women that I didn't never think I would even caught without my camera. But so back in the day, we had to actually get the girl's number. You had to mac her up right then and there. You didn't have no chance to go on social media and hit the DM or you know, slide in the DM on Snapchat and it goes away all of a sudden. You know, we didn't have all of that. We had to see somebody and get right to it. It wasn't because if you didn't talk to her, it was gonna be John Joe over here that was gonna pick her up quick. It's different for these young players. Like, y'all can go and hit the DMs on whoever and it's still, you know, cool with most guys because it's like whatever. For us back in the day, it was real disrespectful to be hollering at some dude's girl or you know, you just jumping in and talking to some girl while he's talking to her. That was real disrespectful. So I mean, I don't know, most cats, I'll say this, the couple times that I got into it with some cats, it was like, let her choose, bro. Either she gonna choose me or she gonna choose you. I can't say I lost too many, but you know, 9 times out of 10, she gonna choose up. Shout out to all the women that have blessed me with your presence. Shout out to my kids. I love y'all. Shout out to all the club promoters. Without y'all, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do, and Colorado wouldn't be where it's at. Shout out to myself. For working all these years and staying diligent and consistent. Most cats aren't consistent with staying on their grind and keeping up with the same thing. So I know it's hard, but that's a blessing. It's the nitty gritty with Uncle Tux.